Hi, I'm Bruce. Today I'm going to show you how I made this rope swing attachment to the Playhouse I made a couple of years ago. So I made this a couple of years ago and my kids have been loving it. It's got a slide on the other side, a couple swings, and I made it extra tall so that the swings had a lot of travel. Well, my dad had a great idea to add a rope climb, rope swing attachment kind of to the other side, so we did that. I'm actually pretty proud of it because I did not have to concrete anything in the ground. I leveled it in place, and with enough cross bracing, it's quite steady. So let me show you how I made it. My dad had a 4x4 in his barn that would work for this, so we just used that. We determined how long it should be and then cut it down on the miter saw. It had years of stuff on it, so we gave it a quick sanding with the belt sander. Then we held it in place with some clamps so I could drill through it and the vertical 4x4 of the Playhouse. We used some exterior rated bolts that were 7.5 inches long to secure the beams. Drilling these ended up being extremely easy because I had an extra long bit that I used for the equestrian jumps I made for my niece a while back. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. Some of the holes were a bit tight, so I had to hammer the bolts in. To secure the nuts, I just used a socket attachment on my drill and a closed-in wrench. My grandma Ulrich, my dad's mom, knew how to do everything. My dad was telling me as we tied this double half hitch knot that he would see her use this in many applications. In the garden, to hang certain things, pretty much anything that needed a loop at the end. I thought that was a cool story. I thought a lot of her, and I always love hearing stories about things that she did and the way she lived. I pulled the end of the rope through the knot so we could cinch it onto the support. We added some diagonal supports to the underside of the Playhouse since this was introducing some pull in a different direction than the swings already do. Next, we measured and added a knot every 18 inches or so. We cut off the excess rope with some lopping shears. This actually went pretty well and cut through all but a little bit of the rope. We finished it off with a knife. Then we used some Gorilla Tape to seal the end. This was cotton rope, so we could not burn the ends like we could with a nylon rope. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. I put out regular videos and I'd love to have you following along. Also, I'll put a video here and here. Check those out if you haven't already. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Whew, bugs are bad.